Hi, I'm Vanness. I'm here with Cascade FFA chapter, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about predator control on farms. Managing predators is super important. It can be super taxing on farmers in the aspect of money, time, and stress. With predators, you can always be worrying about what havoc they're going to cause and what kind of messes they're going to make. They can eat baby calves, eat your chicken eggs, spread out your trash all over the barn, and many other things. I'm going to talk to you today about raccoons and coyotes. Those are the two worst predators in our area, Indiana. Coyotes are known for eating newborn calves and many other animals that are newborn. Raccoons are known for eating chicken eggs and getting into trash and spreading it out everywhere. They can also eat the corn off of farmer stalks, and that'll mess with their yields. It's not a huge impact, but it definitely would count if you would take the raccoons out of this area. So there are many tactics to control predators. Trapping is a huge one, which I'm going to be showing you today with a foothold trap and a live trap. You can also hunt them. There are many different styles of hunting and trapping. You can use snare traps, which you set on a path and it goes around their neck. And there's two different styles of those, which I'll talk about later. And there's dog proofs, which is nice for if you live in like more of a town setting with a lot of people around you that have dogs. Your dogs can't get into those, so that's really convenient. Talked about that. So live traps. This is a live trap. I'm going to be showing you how to set this. This is really good for catching raccoons and possums. This is one of the most basic traps. You don't need any tools to set it. All you need really is marshmallows, bread, dog food, any kind of bait to put on this bait pan down here. You can really catch anything with this. If there's a stray cat or something in your neighborhood or something like that, you could catch it with this. This is all around a great trap for beginners. So you're going to start out by pulling these two rods down and touch it to the bait pan rod. So this will now make it to where if anything touches that bait pan, it's going to be set off. So you want to make sure that you pull these two levers over the top so that whenever it sets, it gets hooked in these little grooves on the trap doors, and therefore the animal won't be able to get out of the trap. So as you can see, with this lever sliding down into those grooves, it won't come out. And it's just a super great tactic for trapping animals. It's great for catch and release. So if you do catch something you don't want to kill or harm, that's a great option. And now I'm going to talk to you about the foothold trap. The foothold trap costs a little more money to get into. It also is a little bit more high maintenance. You need more tools to set these, and you need a little more knowledge about predators. So all that we need for this is your foothold trap, your earth anchor. It looks like a candy cane. It's referred to as that too. You want parchment paper or wax paper and sifted dirt. So to set this trap, there's two levers out here. You're going to push them down. Make sure your hands are open so that you don't have the chance of smashing your finger. So now that it's pressed down, you want to take this lever and put it under the pan. So now that it's under the pan, it's fully set. This swings over, but we're not really worried about that right now. So whenever you're setting these, you want to find the base of a tree, which is very common, and you'll put a bait hole right here. You want the trap offset, because whenever a coyote's feet are not in the middle of them, so whenever they step, their foot's going to be off to the side. So that's what we want to go for. So you set it in your bait bed. It's going to be probably 2 to 3 inches deep. You just want to set it in there and make sure it's nice and snug. So now you take this is the chain, and you take your earth anchor and you set it into the ground. This is so that if they get trapped, they won't run off and possibly be harmed, which with these traps, they're not really going to be harmed. There's a big stigma on foothold traps that they're super harmful, but really all they do is grab above the knuckle and hold them there. They're really no harm. They don't break any bones. So now, once you have this set, it's kind of sketchy to do this, but you have to level out the pan so that it looks more natural. So now you put your parchment paper over that. The reason you do that is for whenever it's cold temperatures, it doesn't freeze completely. So now you take your sifted dirt and you just sprinkle it everywhere really. You just want to make it look like it was already there. You can take a little bit of like sticks and stuff and kind of put over the top just to make it look like it was already there so that the predator doesn't know. So all traps in Indiana must be checked twice a day. That's so that if an animal gets trapped, it does not have to suffer and die from not having food. It can be an instant kill by the person who catches that animal. Snares must be instant kill traps or no suffer traps. So that's if the animal pulls, it gets stuck and it suffocates instantly. Or the no suffer is for it to pull and it loosen automatically so that the animal doesn't suffer at all. Other traps you might use are dog-proof traps, snares, and coil springs. There are just so many traps that you can get into, and it's a super great way to control predators in your area. Today we showed you 2 very easy ways to trap coyotes and raccoons. It's very important for farmers to have very good predator control because it will save you a lot of time and a lot of money, and you won't have to worry about predators at all. Thank you.